How you doing, everyone? Welcome back to All the Mods 4. In today's episode, we're actually going to focus on starting the mob grinder at least. Now, I know I gave you guys a little bit of a question of whether or not we should actually do it. I went ahead into a test world to see what the results would be. And yeah, the results was actually really good. We can make a decent mob grinder as long as we go to the mining world. The mining world is pretty much a skyblock world when it comes to mob spawns. So once we create a dark spot, that's going to be crazy cool because we're going to get all the drops that we need. It's going to be extremely overpowered, but it's going to work. So I've decided that we're just going to go ahead and do it. It'd be silly if we don't, in all fairness. As far as progression is concerned, if we don't do it, then it's a missed opportunity. We can obviously do it other ways, but this one is really efficient, and if there's a mining dimension, for it to get 2 uses would be a nice little plus, I guess. So as you can see behind me, there is some blocks that I've just placed on the ground. This is me sort of like using blocks that are not cobble or a stone brick. However, there is a stone brick variant called a basalt brick, and this one has caught my eye. In all fairness, it's really cheap to make. It's pretty much 4 bits of basalt gives you 4 back of the brick, and believe it or not, the only way that you can get hold of this is a volcano. So I decided to just fly about, and we're looking on the map. You can see that I've actually gone a little bit south. There's a volcano south of us and another big island actually, but this island is actually rubbish compared to these ones. This one's got more character. This one's got more flatness and space, I guess, but this one's definitely got more character. I'm kind of glad I got this one. I managed to find a jungle. You might notice that the map has been reset because I have updated and I've deleted all the chunks. So whenever there's an update, for some reason I can't just click the update button and it updates like some other packs. But so what I tend to do is I get a backup of my world, and then I literally just reset everything and just load in the save files. So that's how I go about doing it. So yeah, so you notice that this will reset from time to time, but we have officially gone up north. So don't panic because it's constantly being updated. It's gonna fiddle about with the map, but that's not a problem. Yeah. So I've managed to find this volcano, luckily. So yeah, I didn't actually have to go too far. They're not actually that rare, in all fairness, and that's where we're going to go and get our basalt. Now they've also added a well-known mod called Betonia. I've never really got heavily into it myself. But Betonia is kind of like a nature magic mod, I guess. And as you can see, Betonia's got 5 pages worth of items. So all of this is going to be world gen. Some of this is obviously going to be world gen. So we haven't actually generated too much terrain, in all fairness, to worry about it now. So that's all good. I have actually expanded on the roof. If you look on the roof, I've expanded the solar panels a little bit more. Also, before we get going, I kind of want to make a couple of industrial foregoing blocks. I've been wanting to make these for quite a while, and I might as well do them now. We're going to make the fluid extractor and the latex processing unit. We want latex, and this is the only way we can pretty much get it. Early game, and I forget what chest we're in. I think it's this one. All of this, I think, is the ingredients that I need. And what we're gonna do? Have I changed anything else up since last episode? I'm not gonna touch on the gravestones just yet and bring you guys into it. I'm gonna wait a few episodes, and then I'm gonna bring it in either on episode 20 or episode 25. So just remember, guys, if you want to get your name in this let's play, the best way I can do it modded is actually physically put names on gravestones. We've touched over this many times. It is a bit weird, but it's the only way I can incorporate you in a semi-clever way that doesn't involve me getting armor stands, signs, anything like that. It's a little bit more fancy you know, despite the fact that it's actually, you know, a tombstone, but in a graveyard. But anyway, I can get your names into, and I will kind of show you the names in an episode. But I'm debating whether that's going to be episode 20 or 25, something like that, kind of like a milestone episode. So get your comments in, and all you got to do to get on a tombstone or on a gravestone and get your name shouted out in this Let's Play. It's basically for shout outs. That's all it is, shout outs. So to get a shout out, all you got to do is put RIP in. That's it, literally, on its own, RIP. And obviously if you want to make comments, just comments afterwards, right? So RIP, big capital RIP. Also, one of those wandering traders, I got some cactus off of one of them. A lot of them have cactus. I can't remember what I wanted cactus for, in all fairness. I'm trying to remember. I'll get to it anyway. But I know I need like cyan, and I need... Where are we? Yeah, I've got some of the colours ready. All I need to do is grow some more cactus, but I'll get back to that. But today I want to kind of at least try and start making this XP farm. It's going to be XP farm, and it's actually going to be... what have you got on you? Okay, nothing too crazy. Yeah, so it's going to be XP stroke... you'll see anyway when we build it. We may not get to the whole thing today. I'm going to at least get the structure done. In fact, I'm definitely not going to get it in like my recording session right now, so probably not in this episode. The main thing I want to do is get the actual build itself done. So first thing we're going to need is a fluid extractor. We're missing a piston. I'm pretty sure I've got loads of them. Yeah. So what are we missing? The machine frame. I've got the items together, so it's just logs and iron and a redstone block. And then that should give us... I've already got an iron... a plate here. I've already made one. Just a bit of cobblestone, that piston, some iron. Gives us the fluid extractor. I'm not really sure if this is how it works, like literally on its own. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping this works. So if I put... Oh, okay. It goes away. It's like kind of... When you place it, it feels like it's the way a comparator... When you place comparators, they do that. They kind of face away from you. And then we need the other block. In fact, I want to see if this works. Now, the whole idea of this is to get latex. Because we want plastic. This stuff. And the reason we want plastic is to get these guys. These mob imprisonment tools can capture anything. Villagers. Do you mind? You're so loud. This imprisonment tool captures villagers, you name it, whatever's in the game, you can put it in it. It's like a Pokemon ball, right? That's what we want, but it needs gas tiers and plastic, and we don't have any of that. I'm hoping this is gonna work. Yes, it's working. So as you can see, this is a fluid extractor which we just made, and the whole purpose for this is to take all of the latex out of wood. So all you got to do is put wood in front of it, and that will eventually break. I think we can add power to it, you know, and it'll go faster. It looks like it's actually working without power. Maybe we should... I'll tell you what, we can take this to the basement quick. In fact, we're going to make the other one. And we also want to make this guy. So we need a bucket of latex, which I don't have. I can make another one of these guys, these machine frames. There's loads of types of you'll notice when you play modded that there's machine frames in quite a few recipes, but they just look different. It gets kind of confusing. But anyway, all we need is the latex bucket. We've got everything else. So what we're going to do is put the fluid extractor down. I'm just going to... Oh, damn it. Yeah, so... Maybe I can do it... In fact, I'm going to break you a second. that's going to lose all the power. If I place you here, yeah, that'll do me. And then do that, and then put the fuel back in. Done a little bit of mining off camera. I don't think it's in my bag now. No, some of it's grinding up right now. I'm not going to bother grinding it a second time. As much as it works, it is a good thing if you're in a pinch and you want a penny pinch. But I'm just grinding it once and then not a second time. So why have you not got power? Why are you not getting power? Is that because you're still charging this guy? Anyway, let's try again. Place that in front. That's going to look like it's going to start breaking. Look, look at the latex going in. So maybe you don't need power then. Right, I'm just going to experiment for now. And I'm just going to place you anywhere. And then I'll just come back to it and take a look. Whoops. Hopefully that doesn't matter. No, it does not. Right. Okay, so we'll come back to that later. That's not a problem. And then what we're going to do now is I'm going to get my armor on, my backpack, or my jetpack, and I'll meet you guys at the volcano. Okay, so here we are. We're at the volcano. Have I got my mining gadget? Yes, I have. And it's only on 1. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to go to town on this volcano. In my opinion, these new blue power volcanoes are not as good as I remember them in Revelations. I played Revelations for a bit, Feed the Beast Revelations, and the volcanoes on there always looked better. They look too much like an upside down cone to me. I don't like it. They're too cone shaped. They're not like natural looking, but whatever. But that's just my opinion. But whereas the old ones, I used to want to even make a base in them. They look good enough to make a base, but this one, not so much. So we're just going to excavate this. I'm not even sure if this is safe. I mean, it's safe because we're at distance, right? Just want to grab as much of this as I can. I've got to be careful with lava. Let me just get rid of my... I've had to change the key bindings because of the update. Since the update, I've started getting things like this, and I had to mess around with some key bindings. So now I've set the hover on that to X and C. So X is my engine and C is my hover. It's the nearest to V and G, which is what it is by default, and I've got a bit of a lag spike there. How much have we got? Not a lot. We're going to need a bunch of this, like a bunch. Okay, so we're back at base, and this fluid extractor is actually doing okay without any power, but I think it'd probably be more efficient if you can hook it up to a power line. I'm just not going to bother. I'm just going to leave it like that. I've got to get to 1000 MB, which is millibuckets, I think, something like that. When you get to 1000, that is 1 bucket's worth. So that is like 1000 MB of water. We need 1000 MB of, oh, that's upgrades, I think, of latex before we can make the next one. So I'm pretty sure that's 1 block. 1 block is 1000, possibly. But anyway, we are back at base now. We've literally got all the blocks ready for cooking. I've literally got more than enough, in my opinion. So I'm going to grab, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 20. 20 stacks. That should be enough. In fact, I'm starting to think about mixing it up a little bit. I might even go with some marble as well, just to mix it up, make it look a little bit more like a little bit more nicer, I guess, as well. So I don't know, I'll come up with something. But this, for the main part, it actually cooks pretty quick. That's not going to go in there though. Right, let me do some inventory management, and then what I'll do is, yeah, I'm going to have to let this cook for like ever. Okay, so while I'm waiting, I might as well do a couple of things on camera that you guys may not have seen. You may have noticed that this chest is actually gold and not iron, but we literally are going to upgrade this one more time. In fact, I'm going to have to type it in. So go back to iron. Oh, iron chests. There we go. Iron C. So we want to go gold to a diamond chest upgrade. So all we got to do is get one gold ingot. It's slightly cheaper. Normally, if you go to say like where's the upgrade? The upgrade that you did not see me do to make it gold was this. That's all it is iron surrounded by gold, which gives you the gold chest upgrade. In this case, we are actually going to grab a couple of diamonds here, and then we're going to upgrade. Oh, no, upgrade. So we need 6 glass, which I happen to have on me anyway from taking it from downstairs, because I'm making a lot of solar panels, so off camera, which has taken forever. I'm not going to lie, it's taken ages. And then all we do is do that. So you just mimic the recipe, bit of glass, diamond, and then you just right click, and then I got more space. And then you'll notice that you can see a crystal chest, which is exactly the same. So unfortunately I can't pick that up now, but if you get actually you could probably make a crystal chest upgrade. There we go, diamond to crystal chest. So is it an obsidian? I'll actually show you. Have I got obsidian? There we go. Obsidian is diamond to obsidian chest upgrade. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. I mean, has that got any more space? I'll test it out. I'll test it out later. But anyway, we want to go for this one. So obsidian with glass. So we've got one obsidian, and then so obsidian surrounded with glass gives you the crystal upgrade, the diamond to crystal upgrade. So right click on that, and all that is exactly the same space, I think. Or am I wrong? I think that's right. And then you can just see the items inside, which is really nice. That's really cool. So I remember why I was making this where is it? The dye. Where are you? There. This dye here. So we're going to go back to mystical agriculture, which is all the magic plants, and we want to make. This is what we're after. Dye seeds. Okay. So we know how to make these. We get the green stuff with the crystal. So I'm pretty sure I've got loads of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, I'm just going to turn them all into the better stuff. So we'll literally use these crystals, which I found out that you can reuse them. And we can make a bunch. So you can make a bunch more. So now we've got like a stack. And then you can upgrade it again and again and again the same way, right? It's really easy to upgrade this stuff. It's just more expensive as time goes on. And then what we need, so we've got all of these, and then we want 4 of these. So I want four dyes of each. So to get that stuff, where is it? Where is my nature seed? No, it's not that one. Dye seeds. Okay. We need this. What's that? Agglomeratio. I don't even know what that says, but we need 4 orange, 4 lime. So we got two of that. So we need orange, lime. I know pink was in there. Yeah. So we got orange and pink. So all we need is cyan, which is blue and green, and that's green and white. So that shouldn't be too hard. In fact, I'm gonna have a quick sleeps. I mean, that's partly why I got the cactus off the wandering trader. The wandering trader, a lot of the time has cactus, and they're always around. Like when you play this, they're everywhere. Some of them have really good trades and all. Right, did I get 2? Do I need any more? Do you know what? I'm just going to cook 2. For now. In fact, yeah, I will. I'll cook 2 now. Unfortunately, I can't cook it in the cooker. Or can I? Probably not. It's food only, right? What I'm going to do is barge you in front. Oh wow, you are backlogged. As you can see, I'm cooking up all of this basalt ready for that thing. What is that? What happened? Okay, it's cactus paste. I nearly freaked out then. I'm not too bad now because all you got to do is do that. I freaked out for a second, and then what we do is we just combine that. Have I got any in here? No. I know I got I need to sort. I really need to sort out. Like I need to sort out loads of stuff. Pretty sure that was cyan. Okay, I know why. Because I'm still thinking old school right now. Because it was always lapis until recent. Right, so now we've got cyan. Now all we need is the lime. I don't actually need you. And lime is simply just a bit of cactus. Can I actually bone meal cactus in a mod pack? Is that a thing? It would be nice. Where is my bone meal? I mean, I'll take that. No, you cannot in a mod pack. So I need to just. Oh yeah, what was I doing? Yes, that's what I was. Yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to do. I've had that set up in the chest. I'll come back to you guys when I've actually got the cactus ready. Unless that guy has got cactus on him. I don't mind buying some more. I can hear a wandering trader. I think I might purchase again. My zombie plant. Where are you? Are you in here? You are. Hello? Do you have cactus? You don't. Ugh. You're no use to me. Right, BRBs, guys. Okay, so I'm actually in the mining world now, and I've just plonked down a little bit of a starting point. It might be a little bit weird, but I've literally got an idea in my brain. I've tested out in the test world, and yeah, we're going to need it to go down into the floor at least 1. And this is the height that they are going to land when we actually kill them manually. And we need to go, let's say, I think 22 is the magic number, or 23, I can't remember. We're going to do 22 just to be safe, because we're going to use mods to help us out here. So mods are going to help us kill them if we don't want XP. In fact, I think we still get XP anyway, regardless. The main reason I want to kind of not make this fully automated is because I want us to be able to kill the mobs whenever we choose. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip a switch, and then we're going to be able to just take them out with our swords. And also remember us capturing those souls in the jar. Yeah, I kind of want to use it for that as well. So we could probably make loads of jars and then just go to town on this, right? So that's pretty much why I want to do that. So we are at Y level 71, so we need to go 23. So that's, sorry, 22. So we go Y93. That's the height I'm going to go for. Height 93 is where they're gonna drop from. Okay, so that's 23 blocks. Now, the only thing I've noticed in the test world is when we're directly under, we don't get so many spawns. But when we get like when we go sort of walk back a little bit, they tend to fall faster. But that's fine. We can do that. That's fine. That's not a problem. So this is going to be basically the drop chute. So I'm going to literally just do a lag. a typical skyblock kind of design, but tweaked for mods. So that's what I want to go for, and on camera I'm just going to do a little bit on camera with the building tool, the building gadget, and there is another one I want to make, in fact, but we'll make that later, because I want to add, I'm going to do it like purely in basalt for now, and then later on I'm going to spice it up with a new gadget and like add to the design. So there's a thing that can say, if I already placed this down and I wanted to change the material, there's a gadget that allows us to do that. So yeah, what was you, G? Yeah. So we want surface, maybe. Is it right click, shift right click? There we go. Surface. Are you going to do it like that? Okay, can I... Still getting used to this, you know. Right, okay, so we want to change that about a bit. So I'm holding G, and we want to do a horizontal wall then. Will that work? Okay, and you're a little bit too wide. It says range of 4, is that... Right, so, okay, we would just do it like this. Hang on, let's try it this way then. Vertical. Oh no, we don't want to go vertical. So what's that? That's 4. And can we... Okay, so if I was to do it to 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm guessing that's the right length now, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we just cap it off at the end as we would. You've probably seen this a million times now, guys. So what, I'm not actually going to build the whole of this on camera. I'm literally just going to get this pretty much built off camera, but I'm going to show you the tweaks, the modded tweaks. I think that's the best way. Oh no, I shift clicked. So it counts the block that you're looking at. So if you want to go out a little bit more, I'm still getting used to this. So that's 4. That's 4. And that's 8. So we can just do this as well. Look at this. I love this. It's so much easier. And then we can just cap it off like this. And I will be adding to this over time, but yeah, like as in, like, I'm going to tweak the design. I'm not going to make it pure the same color. I do want to mix it up a little bit, but I'll do that later from an outside perspective. I don't really need to change any of the inside because meh, we're not going to be in there. Okay, so as you can see, I pretty much... Now this is the drop chute. We are going to... I'm going to leave spiders in, and I can't remember... Yeah, I'm pretty sure with what we're going to go for is spiders won't be able to... they won't be able to climb. We're not going to be using water, we're going to be using mods. So it's going to be hard for them to climb. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's that pretty much built. It's not too bad. Can we go? I'm gonna go vertical now. However, that is way too big. So we want to go what, 3? Yeah. So if we put in the... You got to take into consideration the one that you're actually aiming at. Oh, we don't have any more blocks. Well, there you go. But you get the idea. I'm just going to literally carry on. I've got to wait for the rest to cook. so I can make this brick. I like this black brick. I don't know if those that know they're modded, it looks very like Tinker's Construct. What's it called? I can't remember what the it's like the smeltery brick. I forgot what the actual name is, but it looks pretty much the same. I like it personally. I was going to use marble, but I'm thinking of actually using stone brick. So grey against the black would be really nice, or even white against the black, either. So I'm going to cook up. I'm going to go and cook a bunch more of this stuff. Oh, where it's still cooking. And I'm just going to carry on building because you guys have really seen this done probably to death in Minecraft, even in vanilla. I'm just using different materials. So yeah, I'm going to crack on for a bit and I'll BRBs when I got some progress here. Speaking of latex machine, this fluid extractor, we've now got a full bucket's worth. I think we can right click on that machine. We can indeed. And then now we should be able to make the second one. So let's go at industrial. So this was like something we started at the very beginning. I need to get this going. We need a block of redstone. And now we got enough for the latex processing unit. We got our buckets back, nice. And then I'm just gonna, this probably needs power, right? Meh, I'll just stick it up there. Okay, for some reason that one faces forward, but now it's got full power. That's good. We're just gonna run it off of there. This doesn't need power, not really too fussed about that. Have we got enough for another bucket? We don't, so we're gonna have to wait for this to recharge. And then what we do is we just put the latex in there. I think we just right click and it will do its stuff and make some little balls of rubber, which we then cook into plastic. So that's how we're gonna get the plastic sheets, which is just dry rubber. So it's not too bad. Tiny rubber, I think you need 9 of them. Yeah, so you need 9 of these little guys. This is unnecessary in my opinion. I think they should just, I don't know, change it a little bit. It's too many unnecessary hoops to get through, but whatever, as long as I know what I'm doing, that's what matters. And then yeah, we can make one of these balls. If we get 9 tiny rubber, makes dry rubber. It is overly complicated, but then 1 dry rubber equals 1 plastic, so we only need like 9 times 4, so that's what, 36 of these little balls to make one of these guys. But we need a ghast here, so we're gonna have to go and hunt ghasts for one of them, but it'd be worth it, trust me. Right, anyway, I promise now I'm gonna come back to you when I've actually built some more of that mob farm to the point where we need to add mod stuff. Okay, so another FYI, I'm just down in the mines just trying to get some ores, and I saw some slime kind of spawn, and it kind of got me thinking, I'm going to just clear this space out. So I've literally dug from the center 50 blocks in each direction pretty much. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to literally just get rid of all of this and have a big wide open space, so I can actually see within my render distance to the other wall. That one's a little bit further out, but that's fine. So this will enable me to just come down here, see any slimes and just grab them. Yeah, maybe automate them later, I don't know, we'll see. But they're easy enough to kill and easy enough to spot, and I've already got 14 slime balls. Now slime balls are going to come in handy for what? Definitely sticky pistons and whatever else modded has to offer. However, when I'm taking down the walls, I'm actually creating dark spots, which I need to kind of eliminate. So that's kind of what I'm doing now, whilst I'm waiting for everything to sort of get done. And there's a couple of dark spots here, so I'm just going to go around, and if I've noticed like mobs spawning, I will just eliminate the dark spots, cover up any holes and stuff like that. So yeah, this is going to be eventually one big gigantic open space. So, and it's going to be one big area for me to come and get slime pretty quick. So it's not a bad idea actually. I was just going to make it a branch mine tunnel thing going on, but I'm actually just going to take out everything. I'm just going to take it out everything. I'm just literally dumping cobble at this rate. I could store it, but is way too much. Way too much. So I know I said I was going to come back with a finished product, but I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, I could probably do a little bit more building on camera. So let me just grab my... Oh, wrong button. I have been doing a few bits. I've started to make a little bit of progress, but I'm waiting for things to cook. So as you can see, I've got this is going to be the kill chamber down here. In fact, this layer here is not needed. So like this bit here, I know I'm wasting glass right now. That's pretty much not needed because I'm going to put a trapdoor upside down there, and that way we can kill the mobs. And I'm going to use a trick here. As you can see, it's like 1 deep. That's intended. We're going to have them literally go down to that level. And yeah, that pretty much works out. See, the height of this block doesn't need to be there, but there's going to be something there where that torch is. That's going to take up that block, so we need this block to do something really cool. It will be actually this block, and then we've got literally solid stained glass as the drop chute, so that we can see the actual mobs dropping. In fact, I need more of you. I'm not sure how I left this, in fairness. Okay, that's a little bit too much. That's a bit overkill. So what we can do is... Okay, why is G being funny? Okay, we can undo that, I think. And what do we... I think I made it... I can literally bring that down to 5. So that go to what there? No, it's a little bit too much as well. That's actually 6. So we'll undo that and go down to 5, and then we can just do this. And then that's literally the chute ready. I don't have any more glass to hand. I'm still cooking. But what we can also do, as you can see, I've started the plates here. Oh, actually, I've messed up there. Look, we don't really need to get... Actually, why am I using that when I can just use this? Just get rid of it like that. It's really hard when you got your jetpack at full pelt. Maybe the emerald is a little bit too OP. These are actually too high as well. Oh, so we can get rid of them. And then we can just get rid of this guy here because we need this channel. In fact, that's just extrude. That's coming out a little bit. We don't need that. I don't want to take out any more than I need to. Right, so now let's grab our building gadget again, and then we want to go to horizontal column, maybe. Now, there's probably quicker ways of doing this even still, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that to 9. So then all I got to do is just do this. This is all I've been doing. You could probably do the surface thing, but I find it. I'm finding this easier right now. I mean, I will get a whiz kid with that tool. This tool is amazing, and I really want to get better with it. And we've run out of blocks. So as you can see, it's gone red, which means we've run out of blocks. But you're getting the idea. This is pretty much what I'm doing. I'm just doing it strip by strip. It looks pretty cool. So far, so good. Okay, so finally we've got enough cactus dye to make the rest of the lime dye. So we've got that now. So we can now focus on making these dye seeds. Now these dye seeds are going to come in extremely handy for this mob farm, this mob grinder with the mods. Now if we were going totally vanilla, this would be unnecessary. We don't need this, but we are literally going to go the full hog. We're going to spend as much resources on this as I've planned, and let me tell you, it's not cheap. If we were going to go down the vanilla route, this would have been done already, but we're not. We're literally going to go down mods to help us out and make this kind of like a multi-use grinder. So like I say, I want to use this solium dagger to be able to fill these jars up. You see these soul jars here? We've been filling them up with zombies. We managed to get these zombie seeds, so we can now grow essence from that. However, there is one that gives us dye, and dye is an important part of what I want to build. Without me going out hunting for hours on end squid, we can just farm a load of these guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to make as much of these as I can. In fact, yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we just need these. So let's go, and we need to grab that change color dust. This one, dye, is dye stuff. We can make 4 of them, which is exactly what we need. So if we go, I get confused with these chests. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I can do is, if I want to speed the process up, I can probably make a bunch more of these seeds. They're not too tricky to make, in all fairness. Right, so what else do we need? Okay, we just need a normal seed thing. I think I've got loads. I'm just going to pinch that one for now. And then we're going to go back to our pedestal things here. Put that... Oh, no, we don't want the fish in the middle. We want the seed in the middle. I'm pretty sure that these go north, south, east and west. I'm not sure if this is shapeless or not. Still haven't tried it. But we should be able to get our dye seeds pretty quick. There we go. I've already got the lever on, so it should automatically work. Right, and this is what we want. So we only need 3 essence to make what we need, right? And there's combination. There's if we look at, we'll see in a minute. Let's just grow it first. Just gonna put that there. As you can see, I haven't harvested these guys for a while. But yeah, guys, don't forget. Right, we get this. Don't forget to put rip if you want to. If you're watching this Let's Play and you're enjoying it, and you know you're binging it and you're watching it episode after episode, I think you deserve a place in the graveyard. So I know it sounds a bit weird. More like a tribute. Look at it as a tribute in game. It's the best way I can think of. But yeah, put rip in the comments and I'll get you on a. I'll put your name in the Let's Play and give you a shout out. It's basically mainly for shout outs. That's the whole purpose of it, really. And then whenever you guys, those things have a purpose. So you'll notice that I'll go up to your little tombstone and get all the magic and resources from it. It is kind of cool at the same time, but it's kind of weird also. Right, so this dye essence is good to make any kind of dye that we want. So as you can see, it's a shaped recipe, so we only need 3 to pull off 6 of whatever dye we want. So we're after this guy here. In all fairness, we could make a ton more of this, like literally a ton. I can just like set myself up ready to make the relevant colors to make more seeds, so we can make this faster, which is probably what I might actually do. But for now we only need 3, so if we do this combination we get black dye from it, so we can actually harvest black dye, and that's probably what I'm going to do off camera. So yeah, that's how I'm going to get my dye. I think that's a lot faster than the current situation. It doesn't take too long to grow. So you've got 1 there. We only need 3 a go. I can just do this all day. These magic... I need to set up an area with it like it's bigger. That's like a patch. Oh, didn't mean to blow in the mic. I need a pop filter. I need a patch basically for each individual seeds and just kind of grind them out and make them like a 9x9 patch. That'd be quite cool. But we'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to do while I wait for things to cook. Man, modded Minecraft is so unpredictable. Here's me thinking, I'm not going to make another cut. I will not make another cut. I'm just going to crack on. But there's something I want to definitely do on camera. Where's he gone? Is he in my house? There he is. This guy here has got a sword. Captive Dreams. Look at this. Sharpness 5, Mending, Looting 4, Unbreaking 5, and Capturing 3. I think Capturing 3 means there's a chance that when I kill the mob, it turns into a mob egg. I think that's what that means, and it's 25 emeralds. I'm totally buying that. I'm totally buying that. And this is now obsolete. We're looting 4. That's a steal. I can't help but take that. Thank you. In fact, I wouldn't mind making you my prisoner for the rest of the time. Oh, starting to take shape. Look at it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's kind of beautiful-ish for a box that's just going to spawn loads of mobs. But yeah, if we're down here, we're not going to... I think we might be just far enough to spawn them, but if we sort of stand back a little bit, that will definitely enhance the spawn rates. But this place never goes dark, so this will be the perfect spot. There's no caves, there's no nothing, there's no way mobs can spawn unless we allow it. By the way, there was a box here. You remember the box that I tried, and it kind of set the idea off. Yeah, well, I've just disabled it or got rid of it and just left this hole here. I'll probably patch that up. But as far as blocks is concerned, it's pretty much done apart from the roof. We don't want to put the roof on yet because we don't want any spawns. But I think we need to focus on the modded side now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to base, gather my thoughts and resources, and take the next steps, I guess. Right, so the first contraption that I want to do is to be able to stop the mobs from actually either falling to their death or getting killed by the mechanic that's going to literally kill them for us. And we are going to actually work with a drawbridge, or 3 in fact. We're actually going to build 3. We only need 3 of them, and we need to build just this basic one. This basic one's enough. It will do the job nicely, and it's something we haven't touched before. So this drawbridge is exactly what it does. It says on the tin. It basically enables us to create a bridge. I will try and show you, but let's craft it to begin with. So it's a bunch of like little hoops to jump through. So to get it, you got to make this drawbridge distance upgrade, and then you got to get the blank upgrade. So we're going to start with a blank upgrade, which is basically iron, aluminum or aluminium, and redstone and a bit of copper. So there you go. We're going to get, in fact, we want 3 of them, maybe. I think we need 3 of them. Yeah, 3. And then I've got pistons, obviously, because I made a bunch ages ago. And then we're gonna, yeah, so we need more. Yeah, we need 3 of you. So we need 3 of these distance upgrades because that's the thing. And then all we got to do is just do that. So all it is ores, a few pistons, and that's it. You got yourself your drawbridge. So what I want to do is make sure that I've got the relevant blocks. Yeah, that will do. Right, so where am I going? So let's quickly go. I need a lever as well. We go into the mining world really quick, and I'll show you what this mod does. This mod is good for all sorts of things. I'm almost tempted to use it on the island here, but I'm not really 100% sure. And yeah, as you can see, I'm making progress down here. Let's quickly fly up. And not much has happened since last clip, but everything, well, nothing's changed actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to literally take out these blocks here. Oh, and turn my jetpack off. And I'm not sure how they orientate. Do they do straight in front of you? Yes. So we'll just do that for a second. And put you back for now. So as you can see, it does look a little bit ugly, but trust me on this, we'll fix that in a second. In fact, I'm just going to grab a bunch of you. And then what we're going to do is right click on these blocks. Now it's going to look a little bit crazy, but trust me, it's easy. So this is just going forward. We don't need to change the direction in any way, but you can do it pretty much in any direction you want. You just You can, if you got like a slab, you can place the slab higher on the block, lower on the block, or middle of the block. Well, maybe not a slab on the middle of the block, but you get what I mean. But if you wanted to place slabs, you could easily do so and just place it high or low. It depends how you want to do it. So you can go upwards, you can go down, you can go in front, which is what we want. You can go to the left of the block, to the right of the block, back of the block, you name it. And basically this is the direction that you want the drawbridge to extend the blocks. So it's going to do exactly what we want to do. So, and the distance is determined by how many blocks you put in. In this case, we only want it to go 3. It won't go any further, to be honest. So 3 for you, 3 for you. Real easy, right? However, it does look a little bit nasty, and all we're going to do is just plonk a lever on the front there, and then just do this, because that will just power all 3. It's just easy to do, right? So, and then all we have to do is get our soulium knife. If we wanted to get souls for the essence, like we did with the zombies, remember when we got the zombie seed and we had to kill mobs to fill up the jar? Well, we could do it this way if we really wanted to. This is partly the reason why I want to do this mechanic, is so that we can get creepers, we can get spiders. I know actually we might, yeah, we will get spiders. I think we will get spiders, if we can kill them quick enough. The spiders might be tricky, but they tend to clog the farm up. But then when we're done, there's going to be something down here which is going to kill them, which is going to be our next trick. But before we do that, we're actually going to, I'll show you a little trick. That looks ugly. Let's say we want to disguise it. So you go down to the bottom block here or box in the right hand corner, and just put the block of your choice in there. So if I wanted it to be spruce, I could make it spruce, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to make it basalt. And there we go. It doesn't look like a drawbridge anymore. It looks like your standard block, which is really cool. Right, let's crack on with the kill chamber, because we're going to need to get the kill mechanics down. And I'm going to grab some. In fact, I'm going to make a crafting table real quick, and we're going to make a bunch. And that's not going to be enough. A bunch of these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and chop down some more of these, and yeah, you get the idea. So basically, oh, okay, that's a little bit meh. That's a bit annoying, in all fairness, but whatever. I might even, I don't know. No, that'd be alright. I'll just put up with it. But yeah, that's just to sort of like stop creepers from getting us. So I could put half slabs there if I really wanted to, but they take up way more space. But yeah, I'm gonna grab some more trapdoors, and I'll be right back when I'm ready to make some of these things down there. You'll see in a minute, and it's really clever. Okay, so another step I want to take is I want to make one of these guys. Can I? Okay, have I got this wrong? I'm pretty sure I got one of them. So I think it's this. No? Okay, silver chest. Okay, so if we get a gold one. Okay, let's make a gold upgrade real quick. And then we try this. So we need to make storage for this. This is kind of going to do for now. It's not the best storage ever. Will you not work? Oh, right, okay. Should have just done this, in all fairness. I might even make an obsidian chest. I'm really intrigued by this. So we're going to put that down. And what is it? 8 obsidian and a glass. I don't think I have that. I don't. I can make that happen. Where's my... I think I'm charging it, yeah. Let's get the modification table out. So much clutter. Right, and then we're going to put you in there. And we're going to get the freeze. Let's go and grab some more. Let's go and grab some more. Some more obsidian here. I think we need, what was it, 8 or something like that? I've got 4 already. Relatively quick. I love how fast that is. That's really good. Let's just have a little test here. I'm not really sure. I think I've seen it before, but I'm not sure. I'm hoping it gives us more space, but I doubt it. So glass in the middle, surround that by the obsidian, and that gives us the obsidian chest. No, it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same, but that's fine. It's more the same color as the farm. I'm happy with that. That's actually a kind of blessing in disguise. Get rid of some of this. I'm probably going to need it in a second. Right, so the next thing we're going to need to make is the it's from Dark Utilities. We're going to make some of these guys. Player damage traps. We need 9 of them. So, okay. We're not going to make them anytime soon. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm actually going to have to not sleep, wait for some phantoms, and then kill them. But luckily I got looting on my sword. I'm now using that sword that I got from the trader. And yeah, I'm going to have to make some blank plates, but I need to farm these. So I'll BRBs and gather the rest. Right, so there is actually another component that we're going to need that will help us make the farm a lot more compact than it could be. It could be really sort of like massive, but we're going to use mods to help us do what we need to do here. So we're going to have we're still working on the player damage trap, because obviously I'm waiting for phantoms. I'm not sure if they spawn in the rain, but hopefully. So I'm not going to sleep now. I'm going to literally wait it out and hopefully kill some of them. And yeah, we'll see how that gets on. And yeah, so the other thing I'm going to need to make is this ender hopper. So this will literally pull it vacuums up items that are nearby and puts them in the inventory it's attached to. So I've got 1 ender pearl, and obviously I've got from the Nether Fortress or the Nether Trip, we've got blaze powder, and we can actually go ahead and make this. I've gone ahead, wrong one. I've gone ahead and made some, got some more obsidian here, and then we should be able to show you what this does. This is really handy for mob grinders. It's raining in both worlds, or is that a thing? Does they share the weather? I don't know. It's just horrible here as well. So what I might do is I might get rid of this, and can I put that on the bottom? Oh, I can. That's really fancy. So now if I put something on the floor, okay, it did work. I was getting a little bit scared then. The ender hopper will actually pull it into that chest there, and plus we won't get that. Now I've replaced it, we won't get that nasty trapdoor moving around, so I'm kind of happy about this. Right, so now I've got to do is wait for the phantoms. I need to get 3, I think 3 membranes. Oh, I guess while I'm waiting for the phantoms, I'm going to start crafting some of these blank plates. These are the ingredients for the player trap, and we're also, instead of using water, we're actually going to use these vector plates here. In fact, we could probably start these guys here. Sugar. Where would my sugar be? Okay, we'll get a bunch of sugar here. Probably get more if we need it. And I don't know why sugar, but yeah, so basically this will push in the direction it's pointing. So it's just kind of like the arrow is just where the mobs are going to go. which is really handy because you can absolutely fine-tune where you want your mobs to drop. And we need slime balls. Luckily we opened up the mine shaft. This is partly why I done it. What are we missing? Vector plates. Okay, so for the vector plates we need a lot of black dye, which is why we are growing those flowers. I've been literally farming them for about 10 minutes now, and I've got a decent amount. So for every 3 essence you can get 6, you get 6 back. We're gonna need 3 of you, and we are gonna make a bunch, as many of you as we possibly can. Oh wow, that's way too many. Okay, so realistically for this build I only need about 5 stacks of this stuff, and I just made a bunch of it. I think we are good on that front now. If not, I'm pretty sure we ain't far off the mark. So yeah, I've made it way more than need be, because you get like what, 24 back out of 1. So that's not bad. So we got the job done. That's the main thing. So oh yeah, we need you. So now we need to make as many of these as we can. So 64. Okay, we could do with making more, to be honest. We can make a few more. We just go and grab some sugar cane right now. At the time of this recording, right now, as it stands, I don't know how long this episode is, because I've been working on it on and off for quite a few hours now. And I've just recorded where need be. I suppose I could take a look. I could take a look and just add all the time together, but a lot of you guys have said, Dibs, don't stress about the time, however long the episodes are. Longer are good. A lot of you are actually really keen on longer episodes. In fact, I thought the shorter would be the better. I guess I suppose shorter the better for tutorials and stuff, but yeah, as far as Let's Plays are concerned, you guys are enjoying the lengths and yeah, and all that jazz. So I know I need 5 stacks of these guys. I'm pretty sure I need 5 stacks of these guys. So basically, what I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to pretty much do what I'm about to show you guys now. And it's becoming nighttime there, so let's quickly fly up. I've added loads of buttons to stop the spiders from climbing the walls. I can't put them at the bottom here because these guys are going to be in the way. So what we do is we literally, I'm going to hover a little bit. It's so hard to fly. If you hold sneak and space, you kind of go a little bit slower. So all we're going to do is go like this instead of water. It's a lot more expensive, the water, but these traps are a lot more efficient than water. Once they get on there, they're pretty much not going to climb off. So that's a good thing. In fact, I'm going to just do it this way. And these are good for mob traps. We can actually upgrade these. Maybe I should upgrade them. More sugar and iron nuggets. I mean, that's not expensive, is it? Yeah, I'm going to totally do that. So I'm going to go and upgrade these, but you get the idea. They're going to turn yellow. So you get the same amount back. The only extra resources is sugar and iron, but that's nothing. That is really nothing. We can totally afford that, and it'd be totally worth it. I'm inclined to even go to the red, which makes them faster. So the idea of the colors is green is kind of slow movement, and yeah, I'll see how high I can aim for these, because it'd be good to get completely red vector plates, because then that way they're just gonna go like lightning. Do you dig my sound effects? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'll be right back when I got a bit more progress, because it's just gonna save a ton of time. At this rate, I'm gunning to get this done in this episode. Okay, another FYI, I'm actually going to, because I'm passing time, I'm waiting for the phantoms. I'm literally upgrading my battery so I can now store 10 million power inside of it instead of 1. So at the moment it's only got 1. Whoops. I've literally just looked at the time currently without any editing of this episode, and it's running over an hour now, so I'm going to try and trim it. So there's going to be, if you notice that something's not quite right, that's my dodgy editing for you, but I'm going to try and trim it the best I can. This might not even go in, but just if it does, you know why. In case something you feel like you missed something, but if there's anything you feel like you've missed, just let me know in the comments and I will go over it again for you, not a problem. Okay, so I've just thought to myself, I haven't seen any phantoms in what feels like forever, and I remembered this mega torch. Now, yeah, the mobs are actually going to start spawning really close, but I got a feeling that's why we're not getting any spawns from any phantoms. So I'm going to disable it for now, keep it in my bag and keep it safe, and hopefully we'll have better luck. Okay guys, I'm actually going to accept defeat here. I'm just going to wait for the phantoms to come along, and in the meantime I'm actually going to prep for all of the vector plates that will push the mobs into the center, and then I will come back to you guys when we're ready to do the kill chamber part. But yeah, like I say, all I'm going to do with those vector plates is literally upgrade them, and dark. So basically we're going to need the previous one. To make the yellow ones we need the green ones, and to make the red ones we need the yellow ones. You follow? Okay, so basically we're upgrading them, and these are just faster than the other. We want like super fast. We're going to go super fast because you get a 1-for-1 exchange back, so all we need is sugar and gold. So I'm just going to work on that side of things, so that on the next episode we can literally finish it, like literally, because this episode is dragging on a little bit, like in real time. I know you guys don't mind longer episodes, but I'm gonna have to shorten this one because some of it, yeah, it doesn't really need to be in. It was just, I just put it in just for FYI. So yeah, they expect to be some cuts here. I'm gonna probably keep it to about 30 to 45 minutes. That's not me worried about time. It's just gone overboard, like literally overboard, and never do hour-long, like, or more episodes, and this will take forever to render. So I'm definitely going to shorten it. So yeah. Anyway, regardless of how this turns out, hopefully you've enjoyed it, and join me next time when we shall finish off that mob grinder and get it actually working. And in the meantime, I'm actually going to get the resources to do so, and then we can then like press on with other things, and then yeah, all will be good. It's coming on well. I'm enjoying this let's play. I'm enjoying playing it as much as you guys are watching it, and I'm glad that some of you have actually said that you're learning some tricks. So it's kind of cool that you're learning stuff and learning how to play the mods. But yeah, we'll keep this going for as long as it's, you know, in demand, I guess, and people are enjoying it. And if you're enjoying it, I will keep playing it until all the mods 5 comes out, which is in the near future, but not just yet. Anyways, I'm going to stop waffling on. This is going to take a long time to edit and render, so hopefully it was worth it. But unfortunately we didn't get the mob grinder done, but we will get it done next time, I promise. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy.